Hey guys, it's Catherine from CUKpopToday, and today I'm going to be talking about the drama. I don't know how to say it yet. Now, the other name for it is the sound of their heartbeats. So I'm just assuming that the name goes Padam Padam, like a heartbeat, Padam 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 Padam. But it's spelled Padam. So it kind of looks like Padam Padam or Padam Padam. So I don't know how to say it, but it's the sound of their heartbeats with Jung Woo Sung, Han Ji Min, and Kim Byung. And I know it's not a new one, it's from like 2011, but they just got it on Netflix, and I really, really like Woo Sung. So I started watching it. Oh, and Kim Byung. Oh my gosh. If you've watched Boys Over Flowers, you gotta keep up on them. Like, you just do. So I started watching this a few days ago, and I really like it. Like, it had a really interesting storyline, and so that's what got me into it. Actually, before finding out that Woo Sung was in it, and I really like how they set up the story. They don't set it up just a normal drama where you start at the beginning and you learn a little about the characters as the story goes along. They start at the end, really, and then they take you back, and you just get bits and pieces. So he's remembering things. And sorry, spoiler alert. In case, I'll put it down below, but in case you couldn't figure that out, I'm gonna be talking about the show. So spoiler alert. So yeah, the setup of the story is really cool. It's really different. I also like. This is weird to say because I think one would think it wouldn't be hard to act this way, but I really appreciate Woo Sung's acting. He plays Kang Cheo, and his acting is he has to play kind of a dopey, unintelligent character who's, he's just got out of jail, so he's kind of learning everything about the world. And again, I don't think people think that it takes a lot of acting to act kind of dumb or stupid, but I think it does. And especially, like, I've seen Woo Sung in interviews and things, and he seems like a very intelligent man. He does not seem dumb at all. Kind of almost, kind of carries himself in a way that's kind of like, I'm better than you kind of way. So the fact that he does play an unintelligent character is funny, and I think he does a really good job at it. It's very believable, and he's big, and so he plays that oaf really well. The characters, I think, I'm just talking about like episodes 1 to 3 for now, and the characters so far, I like the characters in that they aren't. I'm not going to say they aren't conventional, but they aren't like really normal so far. Like the girl, for example, Jimin's character, Gina, she is very quiet. And of course, if you were meeting someone like Kang Cheo for the very first time and you kept meeting him, like, first of all, that'd be really creepy, very weird. I know Korea is not big, but it's not that small either, so that'd be just weird. But she's very quiet, and she doesn't talk a lot, which I think a lot. You could say on one hand she's very wary of Kang Cheo, but I think on another hand it's also kind of I think that she's maybe just not a big talker too. I think that's also her character, which actually would work really well with Kang Cheo, with Woo Sung's character, because he's not very bright. So I think the two, now as the story goes on, again, I'm only talking about episodes 1 through 3. So as the story goes on, we might see that, like, oh, she loves to talk and she'll talk about anything forever. I don't know. But I get the feeling that her character is not a big talker. And that actually fits very well with Kang Cheo. Kim Byung. Oh, when I watched Boys Over Flowers, that was the very first drama that I watched. And gotta start somewhere. And that was like, it was on Netflix, and it was like, I kept hearing about it and seeing it on Tumblr and stuff. So I was like, you know what? Let me just try this. I'll just see what these shows are about. And Kim Byung's character in Boys Over Flowers was my absolute favorite. Like, he was so cute, and then he had that love story with the Potter, and like, yeah. Anyway, sorry. Padam. That's what we're talking about. But yeah, his character, he keeps telling everyone that he's an angel, and that's not even really giving away anything, because even in the credits, like at the very beginning, they put him with angel wings. Like, it's like they telling you right away he's an angel. And I was thinking that he was an angel when the show very first starts in the beginning. He's there in jail with Kang Chul, but I thought that he was an angel just there with him and kind of blending in. But no, he's like a human being too. And he like robbed a bank, and he was put in jail, and he's a criminal, and like, so that's kind of one point of the story that I'm kind of confused about. I don't understand how an angel can also be a criminal and basically a human being, like the rest of us. So I'll have to see how that one goes, because I don't get that at all, and that just kind of confuses me. Also, another point, again, I'll just have to watch, but I'm so impatient, and I like to talk things through, and as you can see. And so the boyfriend-girlfriend relationship. Now, I said before that I think Kang Chul and Gina's I think that they will actually go very well once they start to sort of like each other or be interested in each other and build a relationship. But and I was wondering this, like, how were they gonna get to that relationship? Because as of now, she has that veterinarian doctor boyfriend, and I was kind of like, how do you go from a doctor to an ex-con? Like, how does that happen? But in the at the end of the third episode, they kind of reveal that the doctor may be cheating on her. So that's probably her way out. That's how she's gonna get out of that relationship. So it kind of already answered it for me. But on another hand, she is bright. I said that, she doesn't talk a lot, but it doesn't mean she's dumb. She's bright, and she comes from, a middle-class family. And I still don't understand, like, Kang Chul's gonna have to do some major work to win this girl over, because I still don't understand how she's gonna fall for him. Like, I know love can triumph over all things, but whew, that's a tall order. So yeah, so that's just some of my thoughts on the show. I'll have to watch more of it. There's a lot of bits and pieces of information that we know just from his flashbacks, the attorney that's framed him, and then we don't really know how the story, Gina's family's story, is going to connect with Kang Chul's. So have to see how that goes. And Kim Byung's character, when those wings gonna come in? I'm waiting. So yeah. So I just want to talk about that for just a few minutes, get my thoughts out, and yeah. So follow my Twitter down below, like this video, subscribe, and thanks for watching CUKpopToday. See you later.